Tensions had been simmering for years between the American colonists and British authorities, escalating over issues of taxation and governance. By April 1775, the situation reached a boiling point. British intelligence had learned that colonial military supplies were being stockpiled in Concord, Massachusetts. Determined to confiscate these resources, a detachment of approximately 700 British regulars set out from Boston under the cover of darkness on April 18th. Their destination, Concord. As the first light of dawn crept into the sky on April 19th, the British troops reached the small town of Lexington, where local militia members, known as Minutemen, had hastily assembled upon learning of the British advance. Numbering only 77, these colonial fighters stood on the Lexington Green, determined to resist. A tense standoff ensued as both sides eyed each other warily. Then, an unknown shot rang out, often referred to as the shot heard round the world. The quiet morning erupted into chaos as musket fire roared across the green. The brief skirmish left 8 Minutemen dead and several wounded. The British suffered only one injury. Outnumbered and outgunned, the Minutemen were quickly dispersed, and the British resumed their march towards Concord. However, the ordeal was far from over. Word of the confrontation at Lexington spread like wildfire, and by the time the British reached Concord, a larger force of colonial militia had gathered. The ensuing battles at Concord's North Bridge and the British retreat back to Boston proved far more costly for the British. Harassed by colonial forces employing guerrilla tactics, the British suffered significant losses. The events of April 19, 1775, were more than just a series of skirmishes. They were the sparks that ignited the American Revolutionary War. These confrontations galvanized colonial resistance and transformed simmering discontent into a unified struggle for independence. The Battle of Lexington and Concord would be remembered as the moment when ordinary farmers and townsfolk stood up against a formidable empire, setting the stage for a new nation's fight for freedom.